Good morning, everybody. This is March the 15th, and we're looking at Luke chapter 7. I'm very interested in this first paragraph, the one where the Lord Jesus heals a centurion's servant. And what I'm particularly interested in is the contrast between how he viewed himself and how other people viewed him. So it's explained the other way around. So first of all, a centurion's servant is sick. That's the first thing. And when he heard of Jesus, he sent unto him the elders of the Jews. And they were asking that Jesus would come and heal his servant. And when they came to Jesus, they besought him instantly, saying that he was worthy for whom he should do this. And they give all the reasons. They said, because he loves our nation, and he's built a synagogue. Now, the way they viewed him was that this was a righteous amongst the Gentiles. That's how the Jews understand it. They would call him that. They would call him a righteous man among the Gentiles. He was a centurion. He was a Roman. And yet he was a person that was righteous before God. He was God-fearing. He had converted to Judaism, such as that was possible. And he had become a person that loved God, and he was a man of wealth. So he had money, and he devoted that money to the building up of a synagogue, or the building of a synagogue. And the Jews loved him. The Jews loved him. They thought he was a great guy. You know, he'd done all these things, and he was righteous too. He lived according to the law of Moses, even though he remained a Roman citizen. And they said, oh, he's worthy, he's worthy. You should do this for him because he's worthy. That was their view of him. However, as the Lord Jesus came nearer, another servant comes from the centurion with a message. And the message is this. He says, I'm not worthy that you should come under my roof. So just say the word, just command healing for my servant. It wasn't his son, it was his servant that was sick. You command the word and he'll get better. You don't have to actually come into my house because I don't feel worthy for you to come under my roof. The Lord Jesus does give the word of command, and the servant is healed. But what was the difference then between the centurion's public perception and his own personal self-awareness? And it was this. The public thought that he was worthy because they looked at the money and they looked at his life and they said, Jesus, you should do this because he's worthy. But he, when he looked at his own heart, he said, I'm not worthy that you should come under my roof. You are so great. You are so holy. You are so righteous that I'm afraid, in comparison to you, I pale into insignificance. And the Lord Jesus said this. First of all, he marveled at him. He marveled at him. And he turned about and he said to the people that were following him, I say unto you, I have not found so great faith. No, not even in Israel. So this is a man of faith then. A man of great faith. He believes that his servant can be healed from a distance, which is quite remarkable. And the centurion says, I have servants and I can do things at a distance in my life. I can send a servant somewhere and do something, and he does it on my behalf because he's my servant. Now then, you, Jesus, you can heal at a distance because you're like that too. You have authority too. You can heal at a distance. And so the Lord Jesus says, I've not found such great faith, not even in Israel. Not even in Israel. And when everybody went home, they found that the servant was well, that had been sick. Isn't Jesus wonderful? He is more holy, more righteous than the greatest of men in Israel. Even the centurion was a great, great man. The Lord Jesus was greater than that. He is able to do all things well. God bless you. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow, and have a good day. Bye for now.